Guys and girls, what is happening? On today's episode, I am going to show you the 3 exercises that I love the most for massive quads. I will also be showing you the exercises that I do just before and after, but we're focusing on the 3 big ones. I love to start all my leg days on the adductor. My range of movement's shocking, but nothing hits like it. The mad thing is, I never did anything for adductors and abductors before I started bodybuilding, which is mad because to get a good set of wheels, you need the thick adductors. Just looks amazing, doesn't it? Especially the back shot and this shaping going on. Right, so we've warmed up on the abductor. Now, let's warm up the hamstrings. So next, we have hamstring curls. So like I say, I start off on adductors, work up to one working set of 8 to 12, then do a back off of 12 to 14. I normally do seated hamstrings, but someone's on it. So then I do this one, a set of 12 to 15, a set of 10 to 12, and a set of 8 to 10. The thing is, what we've got to do, imagine you're pushing your quads into the pad, coming down slowly, slight pause, back up. As I said before, it's not so much about the weight you lift, it's how you lift it. Progressive overload, are we down here? Progressive overload isn't just the weight you lift. It's your tempo, it's your form, it's your execution. Next, we've got leg extensions. I used to put leg extensions after squats and leg press, but these days, I prefer to put them in before. I mean, number one, because my coach has told me and I do listen to them. Number two, I just love to have them feel like they've warmed up properly before putting the stresses of a hack squat or a pendulum on top. But this is very much the same as leg curls, sorry. So I do a set of 12 to 15, a set of 10 to 12, and a set of 8 to 10, so a traditional pyramid. When you're on this, we don't want your butt raising off the seat. So I see loads of people where the butt comes flying off to force out them reps. If you're forcing reps with your bum off, put the weight down, execute better. It's not about ego lifting. The muscles grow through the tension that's placed on them, not the amount you can shift in the gym. Well, obviously, the weight you lift does also matter. You don't want to be a complete fanny. You don't want to be one of the people who goes in and does the same sets at the same reps, and that's it, 3 sets of 10. You've got to be working too. So, tension, tempo, execution, don't be a fanny. OTC, OTC, OTC. If you know, you know. So leg extensions is actually the first of 3 exercises of my top 3 exercises to build quads, or how to build good quads. And I can confidently say I've got decent quads. So, the reason I love this so much is because nothing else will isolate your quad muscles like a leg extension. You can also put it anywhere in your workout you want. Like I say, I love to feel warmed up before I go into my big compounds, or you can have it afterwards, so like it's a finisher. But yes, this is the first exercise of my top 3 quad exercises, and it's fucking burning. Oh, sweet child of mine. Oh. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Nope. Next two exercises. Go. The next exercise I'm going to choose is a pendulum squat. I was actually going to do a hack squat, but both the good ones have been taken. Now, at Ultraflex Rotherham, there's like, I believe, 7 hack squats, but only 2 of them I really like, and they're taken. So on the next best thing, I'm going to do a pendulum squat, which is equally as good. It's kind of like comparing Roy Keane to Eric Cantona, you know. Both amazing players, both do different things, but essentially they're both playing football. Love that analogy. I have that for free. So, the reason I'm choosing pendulum squat, when I started lifting, my quads have been built from my years and years and years of squatting. Before I became a bodybuilder and learned how to train properly, because I was training incorrectly for about 10 years before I met Cuba, I used to squat all the time, and I was a good squatter. But it did have its toll on my body. Most of my back injuries and knee injuries are from that. So now I've dropped the ego. I don't barbell squat anymore. Instead, I hack squat or pendulum, which are a lot safer, especially at my age. So we're getting the same stimulus on your quad without the stress of a barbell on your shoulders. And I love these lifts. I love these big lifts that take your soul. The good thing is about this as well, you can bias the quad a little bit more. So if you stand a little bit narrower, making sure your knees drive over, you can focus your quad a little bit more. If you stand higher and wider, a little bit more glutes, a little bit more adductors, a little bit more hamstring. But essentially, when you're doing a leg press, or when you're doing a hack squat, or a pendulum squat, or any kind of squat, you're gonna get everything. Everything. Your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, your calves, absolutely everything. It is the ultimate exercise. So, let's fucking get it. Let's do a working set. Yeah. Run! Fucking. That's what I mean by a soul taker. Fucking hell. Oh. This is what I mean. If you want to grow, you've got to give it some. You can't just go to the gym, do 3 sets of 10, and in between each set, get your phone out and start scrolling. You ain't gonna grow. You need to push yourself fucking hard. You need to do it smart. You need the tension, the tempo. But you've got to challenge yourself as well. It's a skill. And it does take a long time to get there. For fuck's sake, like I just said, I was doing it wrong for 10 years before I met Cuba. It's only the last 5 years I've been training properly. Before that, I had an ego. I shifted the biggest weight possible, however I could.
and as a result, I'm an injured old man. So, drop the ego, train smart, train hard, and for God's sake, don't train like a retard. Let's get it.
Exercise number 3 for massive quads, and the exercise I have chosen is, of course, leg press. Now, some might argue that it's very similar to a squat pattern, it's a squat movement. Essentially it is, your legs are doing the same thing. But you see, for a leg press, you haven't got that load on your back. It's going directly to your legs. You haven't got to worry as much about bracing or your core. I mean, you still have to, of course you do, but not to the extent of a squat pattern, because again, there's no load on your shoulders. All the load is placed directly on your legs. I mean, ultimately, again, Eric Cantona, Roy Keane, we're all playing football, we're all on the same field, you are working your legs. To be honest, it was a toss-up between leg press and a lunge movement, because I thought I'd get all 3 patterns in. But no, I went for leg press instead. But if I was to throw a lunge pattern in there, which I will do after, it will be a walking lunge. I just fucking love walking lunges. Again, it's one of those exercises that just takes your soul. It's really taxing, I fucking love it. Separates the men from the boys. So again, when we're on the leg press, if you want to bias your quad a little bit more, bring your feet down lower, a bit narrower, but again, ultimately, you're working in the entire thing, wherever you stand. So again, I prefer lower, just a little bit wider, like I said before, just because of how my body is set, Hobbit and all that. And what we also want to be doing, because my mobility isn't that great, some of the people are really good at this, we want to be breathing in, down low, back up. I just fucking popped out then. It's good job nobody's there. Fucking hell. Oh, wear appropriate shorts. Right, let's fucking go for it. Remember, it's about the tempo, the control, the execution. But you've also got to fucking test yourself and lift some good big ass fucking weights. You want the size, you got to earn it. Earn it. Rearrange my shorts this time. Fucking hell. Put that there in case. Come on. Earn it. Earn it. Earn it. Right. I could have probably got another then, but I felt myself failing around about there. So if I went for another without a spot, that's what I mean by train smart, train hard, but not like a retard. Don't push something at the risk of injury or ego. It's finding that balance, even though there's no such thing as balance. Smart and hard. I'm not gonna lie though, there's a little bit inside me that is really fucking annoyed. So I could have got that fucker. Really annoyed. Do you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. One fucking more. Of that. Yes, guys, so I'm going to crack on with the rest of my leg session. I hope you enjoyed my top 3 exercises for massive quads. A normal leg session for me, a quad focus one, would be, see, I've got this bad habit. When I film these, I start and I tell you all the exercises I'm doing, but then halfway through I just stop. So a typical quad focus leg session would be starting on adductor, working a back offset. Then I would move onto a seated hamstring curl, pyramid, so 12 to 14, 10 to 12, 8 to 10. Then do leg extension, exactly the same, pyramid. Then I'd go on to my main compound, which would usually be a hack squat, do a working set of 8 to 12 and a back offset of 12 to 15. Onto a leg press, doing one working set, Dorian style, of 10 to 12. Then I would do a lunge movement, more than likely a walking lunge, and then I would finish on a little bit of glutes and calves, because they are the two areas I don't really need much work on. I've got a big fat ass and massive calves. Through years and years and years of cycling and being a douchebag runner. So, team, until next time, let's dominate together. Like, share, follow, subscribe, and if you want to join the team, drop me a comment or link in bio. Let's get it. All about that hour sweep, innit? That's what we want. Oh yes. Rest of me shit.